was cool. I wanted to impress you, but then I danced in my room, listening to them. They're thinking of you. Oh no, no, no. Didn't think this through.
Well, I guess that's me done then. Feels bloody weird though. Anyway, I'm going to get down to the Hatchet for 7:30.
Perfect. I know Wyatt and James will already be there. But I may be like half an hour late.
To my leaving drinks? How dare you?
I know. It's my mum's birthday, okay? Blame her. What am I actually going to do without you? The man, the myth, the legend, hey?
One less person in the way of you getting to the top though.
Stop trying to make me feel better.
You'll have my job in no time.
No chance. Performance figures will slash the moment you step out the door.
Well, it's... Sorry, we're about to close up in a minute. Is it an emergency?
I'm here to confess to a murder. The murder of Daniel Smith.
Can you tell me roughly when this event occurred?
15th of December in 2019.
Right. I understand. Just before you say anything else, I'm going to stop you there. You've said something very serious and we need to deal with it properly. Because this is such a serious allegation, I do need to arrest you on suspicion of murder so that we can take a formal recorded statement. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. You're entitled to a solicitor. Would you like me to arrange one for you?
No, thank you.
Okay. If you'd like to follow me, I'll take you to the interview room. The Daniel Smith case, really? Do you reckon it's some kind of messed up joke? She doesn't seem the type, though.
My bet's on nut job.
Even so, this could get her some serious time.
It's going to give me deja vu.
How many years has it been?
Just gone 6.
Jesus. Really? That's how long Briggs has been in prison?
Yep.
What do you reckon she's going to say?
Only one way to find out. This is a recorded interview under caution. The time is 20:05 on Friday the 12th of December 2025. We're at Bridewell Police Station, Custody Suite, Interview Room 1. My name is Detective Inspector Frank Adler. Also present in the observation room is Police Constable Maya Stallone monitoring the interview. Being interviewed is Clara Newton Quince. who was arrested earlier this evening on suspicion of the murder of Daniel Smith. Clara, for the record, could you please state your full name and date of birth?
Clara Newton Quince, 16th of March 1979.
Thank you. And you've been offered free and independent legal advice by PC Stallone, and you've chosen to proceed without a solicitor. Is that still your decision?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. I'll now remind you of the caution. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand the caution?
Yes.
And are you feeling well enough to be interviewed?
Yes, I am.
Right, thank you, Clara. As I said, this interview relates to the death of Daniel Smith. I'd like to start by giving you the opportunity to tell me, in your own words, what you have to say about that.
It was December the 15th, 2019, a very quiet afternoon, I remember. I probably left the house at like 4, maybe. I went from my house along the road and then into the woods.
So why did you go for a walk that afternoon specifically?
God, I can't remember my motivation exactly, but the woods themselves are behind my house, and so it's always kind of been a convenient walk for me.
And what happened after that?
Well, I was walking for probably 20 minutes, and that's when I heard a voice, and it was Daniel's.
Wait, so you knew Daniel well enough to be able to identify him by his voice alone?
Well, I did see him as well. It wasn't completely dark at all, but only sort of just after I heard him.
But that means you knew him, correct?
Yes, I did. He was my neighbour at the time.
Okay, please continue.
So he was talking on the phone to someone. He did sound quite aggravated, but that was nothing new.
What do you mean by that?
Well, he was just always so loud and angry. My bedroom wall must have been shared with his lounge or bedroom or something, because, oh my God, it was just non-stop. Shouting, banging, and always when I wanted to be asleep, so I was fed up.
Had there ever been any incidents before between the pair of you?
This is the thing. I hardly ever saw him. I'd left maybe a few notes complaining about his behaviour, but in person, never. So I really felt like this was my opportunity to confront him. I approached him. The conversation began okay. He kind of listened, took it on board, but then I must have said something that he really didn't like, because he just switched.
When you say switch?
Shouting out of nowhere, accusing me of spying on him. He started to get really aggressive, really.
Can you remember anything that you might have said that would cause that change in him?
Probably when I started to explain that I could hear actual words and not just noises from him. That's maybe when he started to get weird about it all.
And what happened after that?
So he was shoving me then, getting really quite physical. I tried to step away. He grabbed me, pushed me to the floor. I couldn't breathe. In the panic, I grabbed a rock. I hit him. I hit him hard, right on the head.
It's okay, it's okay. Would you like to take a short break?
No, I'd rather just get this over and done with.
Okay, so you said you hit him with a rock. Where did that come from?
Oh, I grabbed it off the floor. It was a couple of inches from where I landed.
So, after you'd hit him, what did you do?
Honestly, it's such a blur. I think I must have checked on him to check he was okay. He had a pulse at first, but it faded. That's when I panicked. I chucked the rock into the undergrowth, a big thick patch, and that's when I ran straight back home. I called no one. I just sat and prayed.
Undergrowth. Undergrowth. Would you really not remember where you hid a murder weapon? Daniel Smith, Lee Woods, the 15th, 5 Burwell Road. Surely the records will outline everyone on the street who it was interviewed about the case. Charles, Linda, Lucy, no mention of a Clara Quince anywhere.
I didn't even shower until probably 5 hours later. Can we stop for a minute, please? I need a break.
Of course. The time is 20:37. We'll pause the interview here for a short break.
She said that she heard him on the phone before she even saw him. This has got to be a mistake. Not a phone in sight. This just makes no sense whatsoever. How can someone know so many details in such depth, like she truly is the killer, but slips up when it comes to key information? It just all seems weird. Why come in and admit to a murder if you did it, let alone if you didn't?
I don't know who the hell you are or what you think you're doing, but this case is solved. It has been for the past 6 years. So why have you come here to dredge up a case that is well and truly over?
Because it's not, Frank, is it?
Why? Because you somehow think you're the murderer?
Well, not exactly.
What does that mean? Tell me, what does that mean?
I think you're the killer. In fact, I don't think, I know.
That's impossible.
Well, it's not. I saw it.
So what?
That night, you.
You can't have. Robert Briggs is in prison, and I put him there for murdering Daniel. Does that make sense to you?
I didn't want to see Robert. I saw you. The moment that case was solved, your face was plastered all over the papers, and then I knew how goddamn clever you are.
Do you realise what you're saying? I've spent the past 20 years keeping this town safe. And here you are, coming in here, spinning a lie, ruining your own life. And now what? Mine too? Daniel was a bad man, Clara. Filled with rage, fueled by drugs. Drugs dealt to him by Robert Briggs. Briggs, the man who killed him. Is that making sense?
Didn't do it, Frank. I saw you. Why can't you just be honest? Do you not feel guilty that one man is dead and another is in prison for something you did? I've lived with this question for the past 6 years.
Exactly. So why now? What has suddenly changed to make you come forward with this stupid revelation?
I'm dying, Frank.
No, you're not. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar. For Christ's sake, I've got stage 4 breast cancer. And I've got nothing left to lose anymore by being here. I'm going to expose you, whether it's the last thing I do.
You won't expose me. You've already exposed yourself. You came forward as the murderer.
You're clever. Sending a man down for a murder he didn't commit. And you'd have done the same to me if I ever came forward. If I'd come down here, guns blazing, to bring you down, you would have woven a web of lies within seconds to get me gone. The case is open now, and I'm willing to bet, with a fresh pair of eyes, you won't escape this time. You're beaten.
Enough. You think this is justice? Marching in here, spinning some fairy tales to ruin my life?
It's not a fairy tale, is it? It's the truth.
The truth? You don't know the meaning of the word. You're just some busybody who...
Saw what I saw.
You saw nothing. You've convinced yourself of this story because it makes you feel special, feel important.
You keep saying that, but your hands tell a different story.
You've no idea what you're talking about.
Don't I? Every time I say Daniel's name, you flinch.
You think you understand what that boy was like? He destroyed lives.
Go on, he what?
He hurt people, and that's all you need to know.
What people, Frank?
Becca! My daughter. He changed her. She came home one night and I didn't recognise her.
He hurt her?
He destroyed her. She said he'd stopped using. Said he was fine. But every time I saw my Becca, there was less of her left. I tried to get evidence, statements, reports. Nothing stuck.
So you took matters into your own hands?
Not intentionally. I just wanted him to stop. I met him that night. Told him to leave her alone. He laughed. Said she'd come crawling back. Something me snapped. I didn't intend to kill him. I didn't go there to kill him. It's just 1 second he was standing and the next he wasn't.
You let another man take the fall?
He was scum anyway. Dealer. Thief. The world's better off.
You're still a murderer.
Please, Clara. Please, I'm begging you. Call it off. You could say it was a ploy by Briggs. You'll get away with a couple of months.
Frank, I don't know what you expect me to say. I just...
It was you.